지금 쫓기고 있다. 이제 놓치면 다 죽는 거야.
Hello, drama searchers. Welcome back. If you've been following our journey through Korean cinema, you know we never mess around. Today, we're diving into the legendary films that have made Korea a powerhouse in the movie world. This is our countdown of the top 10 most iconic Korean films of all time, and trust me, we've saved some absolute gems for you. Get ready for a mix of action, romance, suspense, and pure cinematic genius. Let's dive right in.
내가 놈을 알아봤듯이 놈도 나를 알아본 거다. 어딘가에는 살아있겠지. 그 연쇄살인범. 최근의 살인사건도 예전에 그놈 짓이 아닐까?
Memories of Murder. Let's start with a true masterpiece. This film is a flawless psychological thriller from director Bong Joon-ho, based on Korea's first serial murder case. Set in the 1980s, the story follows two bumbling detectives, Park Do-man and Seo Tae-yoon, as they are tasked with hunting a serial killer terrorizing a rural town. With no good DNA technology and mounting pressure from their superiors, their desperation leads them to make increasingly dark and morally gray choices. The film masterfully balances elements of dark comedy, police procedural, and unsettling horror, often within the same scene. The legendary cinematography captures the oppressive atmosphere of the countryside, with its never-ending rain and dim, suffocating interrogation rooms. This is a film that will get under your skin and stay with you long after the credits roll. The Pointmen. Next up is a tense diplomatic thriller that is based on the real-life 2007 South Korean hostage situation in Afghanistan, where 23 missionaries were captured by the Taliban. The film follows the heart-pounding negotiations to get them back. We have Yoon Jae-ho, a straight-laced diplomat, tasked with negotiating their release. But he must team up with Park Dae-sik, a gritty and unpredictable NIS agent who knows the terrain like the back of his hand. Together, they must navigate tense standoffs, cultural clashes, and life-or-death decisions. This film is not a typical action-packed thriller. Its pacing is more methodical, focusing on psychological tension rather than physical confrontations. It's a compelling look at the high-stakes world of international diplomacy, filled with suspenseful twists and turns.
지동철이다.
The suspect follows Ji Dong-cheol, a former top-notch North Korean agent who's betrayed by his government during a mission. Dong-cheol's world crumbles when he discovers his wife and child were brutally sold into slavery in China, only to find their corpses. He soon learns his colleague was behind the killing and defects to South Korea, determined to track down his nemesis. To survive, Dong-cheol takes on a secret driving job for a powerful corporation's chairman, Mr. Park. However, things take a deadly turn when the chairman is assassinated and Dong-cheol becomes the prime suspect. Just before his death, the chairman hands Dong-cheol a pair of glasses containing vital secrets, and Dong-cheol must now uncover the truth while being pursued by the intelligence service.
7개의 징검다리를 밟고 자신의 반쪽을 찾아올 것이다.
The Eighth Night. If you're looking for a supernatural horror thriller with a unique twist, you will want to check this out. The story follows a former exorcist and monk who has been on a spiritual journey for centuries to prevent the revival of an evil spirit. This ancient spirit needs to possess 8 people over 8 nights to achieve its full power and destroy the world. The monk, with the help of a young apprentice, must race against time to track down the possessed and perform a ritual to stop the spirit. Visually, the film is absolutely stunning, with beautiful cinematography and a chilling atmosphere that is perfect for a dark night. The film's unique mythology, based on Korean folklore, sets it apart from other horror films and offers a fresh take on the genre.
사기?
Master. This film is a brilliant and fast-paced con artist thriller that is an absolute must-watch. It brings together 3 incredible actors in a high-stakes cat-and-mouse game around Korea's biggest pyramid scheme. The story follows CEO Jin, who runs a massive Ponzi scheme called One Network. He has created a sophisticated web of lies and deception that has fooled millions. But he is being relentlessly pursued by a brilliant detective, Kim, who is obsessed with bringing him down. In the middle is a tech genius, who is caught between both sides. This film plays out like a reverse Catch Me If You Can, as we follow the cops as they try to catch the con man. The film is full of twists and turns, and you never know who is playing who, which makes for a thrilling and fun ride.
찍어는 드릴게요.
No Mercy. Get ready for a film that will mess you up. This is a brutal and relentless crime thriller that is a must-watch for anyone who loves psychological complexity. The story follows Kang Min-ho, a brilliant forensic pathologist whose life is destroyed when his daughter is kidnapped by a vengeful serial killer. To save her, Min-ho must unravel a web of clues tied to a brutal murder case. This film is a brutal examination of how grief and revenge destroy people from the inside out. The film is unapologetically dark, and its violence is not glamorized. It's ugly, messy, and realistic. But if you appreciate a film that delves deep into the darkest parts of the human mind, this is an unforgettable watch.
마지막이라고 했죠. 아무것도 달라진 건 없어. 계획대로 프로젝트는 계속 진행된다.
New World. This film is a classic crime drama that has been called the Korean version of The Godfather. The story follows Ja-sung, a police officer who has spent years working deep undercover in the country's biggest crime syndicate, Gold Moon. When the organization's boss suddenly dies, a brutal power struggle erupts, forcing Ja-sung to choose between loyalty to his police superiors and survival inside the gang he's grown to know too well. The pacing is deliberate but never dull, slowly building suspense until it explodes in shocking bursts of violence. The cast is absolutely stacked with legendary actors who deliver career-defining performances. This film is a masterpiece of character development, tension, and a must-watch for any fan of crime films.
세상이 수수께끼 같아요.
하나만 들어줄래?
벤이라고 합니다.
Burning. This is a slow-burn psychological masterpiece based on a Haruki Murakami story. The film follows Jong-soo, a struggling young man who works as a delivery guy while trying to make it as a writer. He reconnects with his childhood neighbor, Hae-mi, a vibrant and free-spirited woman. Their fragile bond is shaken when she introduces Ben, a wealthy and mysterious figure whose charm hides something deeply unsettling. The film masterfully builds a sense of dread as Jong-soo becomes obsessed with the wealthy man, and he becomes suspicious of his mysterious hobbies. This is a film that will test your patience, but will reward your attention with its stunning cinematography and incredible performances. It's an unforgettable and haunting thriller.
노비나.
Uprising. This is a film that you will not want to miss. One of the most ambitious Korean films of 2024, it tackles a historical drama with a modern cinematic flair. Set during the Japanese invasion of Korea in the late 16th century, Uprising follows two childhood friends who find themselves on opposite sides of this turbulent period. One becomes a noble warrior, while the other becomes a pragmatic survivor. The film explores their complex relationship, as every betrayal and reunion hits that much harder because of their shared history. This is a brilliant and emotional epic that is a must-watch for its incredible action, stunning visuals, and powerful story about friendship and loyalty during a time of war.
튈 수 있게. 당신이 하는 말은
Officer Black Belt. And finally, we have an action comedy that is an absolute must-watch. The story follows Lee Joon-ho, a delivery guy who is a martial arts prodigy with black belts in Taekwondo, Kendo, and Judo. After a chance encounter, he's recruited as a probation officer, teaming up with a grizzled cop to take down parole-violating criminals. This film is pure entertainment with a fun plot and a charming lead actor. The action is solid and believable because the actor actually knows martial arts. The film is comfort food cinema where you know exactly where it's going, but the ride is fun enough to keep you entertained from beginning to end. And that's my list of the top 10 most iconic Korean movies. I hope this helps you find your next great film to watch and catch up on what everyone is talking about. If you've seen any of these, let me know your favorite one in the comments below. And if you want more recommendations, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a video from Drama Searching Vid. Until next time, happy watching!